Chickweed! Hello and welcome to the first ever video in the Zero to Hero in a Euro series. So we're going to start off with a jig. This jig is called Scatter the Mud, and I decided to take influence from Charlie Piggott and Gavin Whelan when setting this version that I'm going to teach you. Now, one little thing that's curious about this tune is that fiddle players and tin whistle players and flute players tend to play it in A minor. That is to say, they play like this. But accordion players sometimes play it in E minor, so it'll sound like this. So, just be warned, if you're in a session and an accordion player next to you starts this tune, try and play along, but be aware that it might sound a bit funky because you're both starting on different notes. And if that happens, who cares? Whatever. But to get to that ideal situation, we have to learn it first. So here goes. Now I'm going to demonstrate the tune. I'm going to play for you just as if I was at a session. Okay. Before we start part one, we've got to learn a really cool thing, an ornament, and to be specific, a pip. Okay, so you're going to use an A pip in part one, and it sounds like this. So it's really easy. Actually, what you do is you just put your fingers on an A, okay, and then very quickly move your B finger up and down, okay? So, okay, breathe in continuously all the time, I should have said. So you're going to go. And now let's practice that a few times, okay? So listen to me for a second. I'll go. It will sound like a little bird. Okay, so now you try it with me. We're going to do 5 of them. Ready? Go. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do a thing called answer and call. I'm going to play, you listen, and then you try and copy me exactly, imitating exactly how long my note was. Okay, so here goes. Me first. Now you. Now me. Brilliant. Now me. Now you. Excellent. Okay, so press stop, rewind, and do that a few more times before you start the whole tune. Okay? Well done. Now I'm going to teach you phrase 1. It sounds like this. So now we're going to break that into sections. The first section is. Okay, so now look at that. It's E, A, B. Now it's detached, 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 but then the A and the B flow into each other. Okay, they're slurred. So it sounds like this. Now, you give that a go with me. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. Brilliant. Okay, right. So the next section is. So it's A, E. Now, same thing as before. It goes detached note and then A, E flows into each other. It's a slur. So listen to this. Now try doing that with me. Ready? Go. And again. Ready? Go. And again. Ready? Go. Okay, great. Now we're going to try putting those sections together, okay? So it'll sound like this. Excuse me, there's a squeak. That's totally fine. If you have squeaks too, that's totally fine. Here goes. Okay, so now let's try that together, okay? 1, 2. Great work. And again, ready, go. Really good. And again, ready, go. Brilliant. Okay, so the next section is, excuse me, and the next section is, okay, so it's A, B, high D. Take note, it goes tongue, tongue, slur. Okay, so try and do that, so listen to that. So try playing that with me now. 1, 2. And try it with me again. 1, 2. And try it with me again. 1, 2. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try and stitch section number 3 onto the end of 1 and 2. Okay, so we'll try that all together. It'll sound like this. Okay, so give that a go with me. Ready, go. Brilliant. And again, ready, go. Super. Final time. Ready, go. Excuse me, I made an articulation difference there. We're going to try it again. Ready, go. Ah! Okay, right, let's do that again. Ready, go. Brilliant. Okay, and I'm hoping that you gained inspiration from that and realised that it's difficult to do the articulation patterns the same all the time. And that's totally fine, but it'll get better. Okay, so well done. You just learned phrase 1. If you don't have it by now, that's totally understandable. I don't expect you to. So press pause, rewind, and try it again. Now we're going to learn phrase 2. It sounds like this. Okay, so let's give it a go. The first section is. That should be familiar from section 1 of phrase 1. So let's try it just once, okay? Ready, go. Brilliant. Okay, now the next section is. So they're all tongued. A, E, D, B, G. Tongue, 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 tongue. Okay, so now try that with me. Ready, go. Very good. Let's try it again. Hinto. Really good. Okay, let's try it again. Ready, go. Excellent. Okay, right. Now we're going to try section 3. Sorry, we're going to try section 1 and 2 together. So they're going to sound like this. Okay, so let's try that together now. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. Excuse me, articulation mistake. 1, 2. Great work. Okay, and now the third time. Ready, go. Okay, fair play to you. Now we're going to learn section 3. So it sounds like this. Now, get ready because it goes slur, tom. Okay, A, B, D. So let's try that together. Ready? Actually listen to it once more. Now try it with me. 1, 2. Try it with me. 1, 2. Really good. And final time. Ready, go. Okay, great. So now we're going to stitch section 1, 2, 3 together, right? So here goes. This is what it'll sound like. Hang, do. Right, so let's try that together. Ready, go. Super. Okay, so let's try that again. Ready, go. And I put in a sneaky extra note at the end, which is the next note in the tune. Okay, so we're going to try putting them together now. So go back over at phrase 2, get it a bit more confidently, and then press play again. Right, the time has come to try putting phrase 1 and phrase 2 together. So this is what it'll sound like. Ready, go. Okay, let's try that together now, okay? So after 2, hang, do. Really good. If you managed to stick with me for that entire thing, fair play to you. Okay, if you didn't, no problem. We're going to do it again. Ready? Go. Great stuff. Okay, and now we're going to try it from the third time. Ready? Go. Fair play to you. Well done. Okay, you might want to press pause now, rewind, and try that a few times. Then we're going to go on to phrase 3. Well done. Right, we're on to phrase 3, which is full of exciting new things, right? So this is what it sounds like. Wow, did you hear that? We got the pip in, okay? And not only that, we had a breath, right? So we're going to try section 1. It sounds like this. Sound familiar, right? You know all this from section 1 of phrase 1 and phrase 2. So we're just going to do it once together. Ready, go. Okay, fair play to you. Now we're going to move ahead to section 2. Section 2 is breath. So it goes A, G, E, breath. Now you're going to go slur, tongue, breath. Okay, now listen one more time. And now you try playing it with me. 1, 2. Fair play to you. 1, 2. Well done. And third time. 1, 2. And at this point you should be totally hyperventilating. Okay, so now let's try section 1 and section 2 together. Okay, so it'll sound like this. Okay, now let's try that. 1, 2. Brilliant, that was second. And now let's try it again. Ready, go. And that was the third time. Fair play to you. Okay, so now we're going to try section 3. It sounds like this. Okay, very exciting times. You get to do a pip now. Okay, so it looks like this. A, pip, G, E, and it's all tongued. Tongue, tongue, tongue. So listen one more time. Now try playing that with me. 1, 2. Brilliant. That's once. That's twice. Sorry, 1, 2. And that's the third time. Fair play to you. Okay, so now we're going to try stitching section 3 into the whole phrase. So let's try the entire phrase. It sounds like this. Excuse me, articulation mistake. Okay, I'll try it again. The whole phrase sounds like this. Ready, go. Okay, so try it with me. Ready, go. Now consciously take a breath after that E. Don't forget that, okay? Hein, do. Brilliant work. Third time. Ready, go. And fair play to you. You've just learned phrase 3. Well done. So now we're going to put phrase hein, do, agus trí, le chéile. Okay, so here goes. It'll sound like this. Excellent day. Fair play to you. So, well, you were listening. Hopefully listening very, very, very closely. Because now you're going to play with me. Okay, so let's give it a go. Hein, do. Excellent day. That is your first pretty significant challenge, and hope you just have to make an stab at it. I don't know if you got it or not, but you tried, and that's really good. So fair play. Let's try it again. 1, 2. Excellent day. That was your second time. Fair play. Let's try for the third time. Hein, do. Excellent. Fair play to you. And now it is on to phrase 4. Now we're going to try learning phrase 4. Okay? It sounds like this. Okay, and you're going to take a breath at the end of that. So first section is, okay, so those notes are G, A, B, high D, high E, and it's going to go tongue, 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 slur, and it sounds like this. Excuse me. So give that a go now. 1, 2. Really good. And again, 1, 2. Excellent. And again, 1, 2. And fair play to you. Great. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is phrase 2, section 2. So it sounds like this. Breath. Okay, so it's D, B, A, breath. And it's all tongued, tongue, 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 tongue. Okay, so play that, listen one more time. And now try playing with me. 1, 2. Fair play, and again, 1, 2. Really good, and again, 1, 2. Fair play to you. Okay, fantastic. So now we're going to try stitching section 1 and section 2 together. So it sounds like this. Okay, now we're going to try playing that together. 1, 2. Excuse me, articulation mistake. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2. Okay, fair play to you. Fair play to you and fair play to me. Okay, 1, 2. Great work, that's the second time. Let's try it again. Excellent, you have just learned phrase 4. Right, so we have come to that momentous time. We get to put Frost a hain, though, tree, car, glare, kayla. So let's give it a go, okay? It'll sound like this. Fair play! You've gotten this far, and now we have come to the momentous moment where we put Frost a hain, though, tree, car, glare, kayla. Okay, so here goes. This is what it's going to sound like. Okay, so now we're going to try that all together. Okay, hain, though. I did one tiny little articulation mistake in phrase 3, but please forgive me. Okay, we're going to try it. We're actually not going to try it again. What you're going to do is hit pause, rewind, and do it again. Right, so we're going to try playing it with the metronome now. This metronome is set at 45, so let's go. Hain, though. Fair play. Well done. Okay. Now we're going to try this at 50. Okay. So it sounds like this. Hang, do. Fantastic. Right, so now we're going to try the whole thing twice in a row, okay? And we're going to try it 50 beats per minute. And the only difference is that we're going to put in a little D to introduce it the second time. So instead of just going, you're going to go, it's all in the notation, okay? Now, when you play a tune 2 times in a row, sometimes you can run out of breath, okay? Now, if you do that, I've put in a kind of a potential variant which enables you to take an extra breath, and it is to be seen in line number 3, bar number 4 of your notation. So it's very simple. Instead of going, you're going to go. So instead of doing a B, you just take a breath. Okay, so maybe let's try that just once, twice, or 3 times to get it in under the fingers. So you're going to go D, B, G, G, D. So it's tongue, 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 breath, D. Okay, so try that with me. Hang, do. Okay, fair play. And again, hang, do. And again, hang, do. Fair play to you. Okay, now you are ready to try it twice in a row. Here we go. Momentous occasion number 2. We're going to try playing it twice in a row. Okay, I'm going to put in the extra breath variation, but to be honest, it doesn't matter if you play that or if you play the original. Okay, so hang, do. Okay, now I put in one tiny little articulation difference. I'm sorry, I was freestyling. Slap me. But anyway, the absolute vast majority of it is as on the notation. So play back with that, or press, pause and rewind and play that an awful lot along with me, and then proceed to trying to get it up to 55 on your own. Okay?